Domestic violence in pregnancy. This is a patient-simulated task which assesses your skills in the following domains: information gathering, communication with patient, patient safety, and applied clinical knowledge. You're the ST5 in the antenatal clinic today. Mary Smith, a 36-year-old para 1, has come to the antenatal clinic complaining of abdominal discomfort at 32 weeks of gestation. She has been seen by the midwife, in whose opinion all observations have been normal. The symphysiofundal height is normal. Baby movements are normal. Her observations were all normal. Urine by dipstick was also found to be normal. Mary has had similar complaints prior to this, and this is her third visit to the hospital. She seems concerned and insists to see you. You're expected to take relevant history, address her concerns, and make a safe management plan. Hello, I'm Dr. Uma. I'm one of the doctors in the clinic today. What would you like me to address you as? May I confirm your age, please, Mary? And what is it that you do? Midwife tells me that you were in pain, Mary. Is there something I can get you? Mary, I can see that you're distressed at present, but will it be all right for you to answer a couple of questions so that I can address your concerns in a better way? I may need to examine you in the presence of a chaperone before that. Mary, I'm given to understand that you are in your second pregnancy and having some tummy pains. Is that right? Can you tell me a bit more about it? Where exactly is this pain located? Anything that increases or relieves the pain, for example, in any particular position? And you have visited here thrice. What treatment were you offered previously? And was anything discussed? Is there any discharge or leak from your vagina or any bleeding? Any fever? Is the baby moving well? Any problems with your bowels or waterworks? Was this a planned pregnancy, Mary? All your scans and tests in this pregnancy, have they been done? And were they normal? Tell me a little about your first pregnancy. And any other time that you've been pregnant before? If you don't mind me asking, do you smoke? Drink alcohol? Any recreational drugs? Are you aware of your weight for height and your blood group? And are you well supported at home? In pregnancy, many women experience changes in mood. Have you been feeling down, depressed, or low? I would like to examine you in the presence of a chaperone. Check your tummy to see if I can find what is causing the pain. Is that okay with you? From your reports, the baby heart trace and examination all appears to be within normal with respect to the baby as of now. But I can't help but notice some bruise marks on your arms and tummy. Do you want to tell me about this? Mary, I need to assure you that whatever we discuss today is entirely confidential between you and me, and I really only want to help you and your unborn child. But this is only possible if we are honest with each other about what's going on. Mary, I must tell you, 1 in 4 women in UK suffer domestic abuse, and most often it starts in pregnancy. Women don't come forward to ask for help, but you should know that help is always available if you ask for it. Domestic violence may be putting you and your baby at risk. Domestic abuse can increase the chance of baby being born early or be small. It can also increase the chance of infections and or the baby even dying in the womb. As well as for you, it has the possibility of injury, mental or emotional problems in the child as well. Is there any possibility that your partner could be hurting you? Do you feel threatened for your life? Does anyone else hurt you or abuse you? Oh, Mary, I'm really sorry to hear about this, and I will do my best to help you. Mary, what you share here will not be shared with any other services or even the police without your permission. I just want to ensure your safety. I assure you this will not even be documented in your handheld notes. I just need to know, does he get angry at your son too? Does he hurt him? And has he ever used any lethal weapon or forced you to have sex without consent? And Mary, do you feel safe to go home right now? Do you feel threatened or fear for your life? I appreciate you telling me this, Mary. Henceforth, your care will be in the obstetric unit under a consultant, as this puts you and your pregnancy at a higher risk. I will arrange a follow up appointment for you. I will arrange additional follow ups for you with flexible timings with a named midwife, and you can also contact me directly if need be. Additional regular scans to check the baby growth may need to be arranged. It helps women to discuss with their family members or friends in these situations. I can give you helpline numbers that you call in an emergency. At the end of the day, it's your decision to opt for this help, but the National Domestic Violence Helpline numbers are always available. We can arrange for them to call you on a contact number which is safe for you as well. There are other third sector agencies with expertise in care for women who suffer domestic violence. There is Women Aid, your local service for help in your area, as well as independent domestic violence advisors and domestic abuse midwives, and many support groups as well. I will give you written information about all of these. I would also suggest that if you could seek help from the police, but it is your decision to make. Apart from keeping these emergency numbers, it is prudent that you keep a bag with all essentials arranged in case emergency escape is needed from home. Mary, we are all here to help and support you. Always remember that. Will that be okay for you? Do you have any questions for me? Thank you so much for confiding in me, Mary, so that could enable me to help you. Always remember in these stations that you need to address child safety issues, and if she does reveal that the child is being hurt by the partner, then confidentiality can no longer be maintained because child safeguarding becomes a very important issue. The second important thing is address if there is a threat to life in this particular woman. If she doesn't feel safe to go home, then you must offer her an admission and discuss this with the adult safeguarding services. Immediately needs to be escalated to that, and you need to involve your consultant almost immediately in these cases.